In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add labor costs to a project in QuickBooks Online. If you're tracking project profitability, getting labor costs right is essential. In QuickBooks Online, contractor labor costs flow into your project reports when you set a clear expense rate on the vendor record. This quick setup ensures that, as you log bills, expenses, or time for that contractor and tag a project, QuickBooks can automatically calculate the cost behind the scenes. Start by opening the vendors list and locating the contractor you work with. Depending on your layout, you may find vendors under the Expenses section in the left menu. Use the search bar if you have a long list. Make sure you're selecting the vendor profile for your contractor, not an employee record, since employees and contractors are tracked differently in QuickBooks. It's also a good moment to confirm you've got the right company or individual, so the costs you're about to set apply to the correct person. Next, open the vendor profile and choose Edit. This will bring up the full vendor details. You'll see sections for contact info, payment terms, and more. We're headed to the area where you control how QuickBooks calculates this contractor's costs on your projects. Find the field labeled Expense Rate. Enter the hourly rate the contractor charges you. This is the internal cost rate that QuickBooks will multiply by the hours you assign or the time you import for this vendor, so your project shows an accurate labor cost. If your contractor's rate includes taxes or fees, enter the blended amount so the project cost reflects your true out-of-pocket. If their rate varies by task, choose the most common rate you want as the default. You can always update it later. Be careful not to confuse this with any billable or sales rate you might charge your client. This field is strictly your cost. Use standard decimals for partial hours and confirm the currency matches your books. Once the rate looks good, save your changes. From now on, when you record this contractor's time or enter a bill and tag a project, QuickBooks will carry that expense rate into your project profitability and costs reports. If the contractor negotiates a new rate, just return to the vendor profile, edit the amount, and save to keep future costs accurate. A quick recap: open vendors and pick the contractor, edit the profile, enter their hourly expense rate, and save. With that in place, your project labor costs will be consistent, automatic, and ready to support clean, confident reporting.